Okay, so in this video we're going to take off the Polestar 2 side badges. I'm really not a big fan of those. I think they kind of let the vehicle down a little bit, in my opinion. Again, each to their own. So there's different couple of ways that we can do this, and I'll talk about that as we go into the video and show you kind of my method. Okay, so to get any stickers or badging or labelling off of any car, there's a couple of things that you need. You need it to ideally be dry and it need to be warm. If you're taking kind of bigger kind of badges and labelling off, you want to get some dental floss and stuff that you can get behind it, but the key is going to be that you're going to want to get it hot to kind of soften the solvent that's been used in the glue. But for these, because it's just a kind of basic stick-on sticker, it's a little bit easier. The process at the end for cleanup is going to be the same. So you've got basically a couple of options. You could use a hairdryer, which is probably easier, so most people probably have access to a hairdryer. Not me, because I have no hair, but do have a heat gun. So I'm going to use a heat gun, my Ryobi cordless heat gun, to take this off. You could also get boiling water and pour that over a couple of times as well. Will kind of soften it up. And you want to pull it off very, very gently. Don't use kind of anything too solvent based, and to remove it, definitely not white spirit or anything like that, or thinners. You're going to ruin your paint. So you want to be nice and careful, heat it up very gradually, pull it off, and then when it's finished you're going to be left with some glue residue. So you've got a couple of options there. Again, you want to be very soft with it. I am going to use some of this Auto Finesse Obliterate. You could also use some Goo Gone, WD-40, some other stuff that isn't too solvent based, not going to damage the paint, but we'll get it off carefully. And then when you've finished, you may have a little bit of an outline if you've had this on the car for a while and it's got quite dirty, because as you can see my car's clean, but it's quite a large area that the dirt can get all kind of scuffed and caught on, which then means you may have a very small outline that you need to kind of clean up. So then just give it a little polish and then protect it with some wax and some sealant, and then it'd be better. But yeah, let me put the camera down and show you my approach for getting this off. Okay, so we have a decent amount of heat. Again, not too hot. It comes off pretty easily, and again, because the car's pretty new, there's very little residue here. I'm actually not going to need to use the obliterate. I'm just going to get a little bit of detailing spray and some clay. I think that will clean right up. Okay, so if you've not used detailing spray before, this is one of the ones that I use, the G3 Body Shop Detailer, and it comes with this clay. You want to heat it up a little bit. You can see there's bits of dirt on here, so I could do with changing it out. It's going to be fine for this. Let's get it hand warm. All I'm going to do is basically wear and just see a little bit of outline. Give some loose little spray just to put some wetness into the paintwork, flatten it down a little bit, and then we just gently rub it here and pull off any of that blue residue. It's in place there. Okay, then we're done. It's got a small microfiber cloth. There's still a slight little bit of glue marking just there. Let's do a little bit more. So that gives you some encouragement. If you decide that you don't like that Polestar 2 logo, very easy to remove, couple of minutes, even just with basic stuff, hairdryer, get it nice and warm. Just make sure you don't burn the paint, but you have to get it really hot for that. So as long as you kind of keep your hand in front of it, if it's getting too hot for your hand, getting too hot for the paint, and then that would loosen the glue enough that you can pull it off. And if you get it nice and warm like that, you're not going to have much residue left for yourself to clean off. Hope it helps. Please leave a thumbs up, and yeah, share and comment below.